Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Uncut Takes Podcast. I'm greeted by my 4 lifelong friends, Nick, Wayne, and Walter.
And yourself?
Yeah, and myself, except I'm not greeted by myself. I'm always with myself.
Well, you're not greeted by us. You're joined by us.
Yeah, I greeted you at my front door.
No, you didn't.
By coming into my basement.
You didn't greet anything.
Math is hard.
It's been a long week. We missed last week, right?
Yeah.
We missed last week.
That's, by the way, that's unofficially become the byline of the podcast.
Is missing last
No,
week?
it's been a long week.
Oh yeah,
It's been, every single one it's been a long week. That's going on the back of the Uncut Takes merch.
We did a lot of drinking last night.
Yeah.
Today when I was watching TV, I saw a Buzz Driving is drunk driving commercial. We talked about that last night. Yeah, it was an interesting night. We went to, me, Wayne, and Moy went to the rodeo in Jersey, and we met Jesse, the guy I bought my truck off of there.
He's a fucking freak, dude. He's pretty fucking strange, man.
I was saying you met him there. Wow.
But he's like, so where are you from, Moy? And Moy's like, Mexico. And he's like, oh, really? And I said, yeah, Moy's actually from Mexico. He goes, I used to work with a Guatemalan once, but he got arrested for cutting some guy's head off.
Yeah, he was a fucking kook, that fucking guy. He was. He was like, he looked at me. He went, "Oh, dude, are you on the podcast?" And I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh man, I'm a big fan." I said, "Really?" He went, "No, I've never listened to it." I was like, "Oh damn, it's heartbreaking."
But man, dude, that cowboy chili's hitting me hard today.
Yeah, I believe it, dude. It looks like it looks like tomato paste. It looks like straight tomato. I saw him eating it.
It doesn't taste like any meat I've ever had.
Yeah, it's probably because it was possum. It's probably because it was possum meat. They just they found it out in the parking lot and said, "Oh, we'll put this shit in the fucking chili." Some country boys won't know the difference.
But after the rodeo, we came back to my house. My parents were having they had all the neighbors over and shit, and it got late enough into the night to where they didn't mind other people coming over. So then we just head back to my house, and then we just sat out back, and my neighbors were over till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That's rough.
My mom was walking towards the door, and my neighbor walks up to her and goes, "So, talking about this. She reaches in the cooler, opens another beer. And my mom's like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, dude. I was here till 2 a.m.
They can party. They know how to party. That's all my parents kept saying was my neighbors know how to party.
Yeah, they're not old yet.
No.
Dude, I don't know. I'm starting to feel it, man. I'm starting to after a night of drinking, I wake up.
I got pretty drunk in the pot at the rodeo, and then we drove home.
Yeah.
And then Wayne got severely drunker than he was.
Yeah.
And I kept drinking throughout the night. And
So who drove?
I was gonna say who's driving.
I picked him up at his house to go to the rodeo, so he didn't have a car. So I was gonna drive him home, and I walked out front, and I saw the street lights, and I was like, I'm too drunk to drive home.
Yeah.
And
he literally walked out into the driveway, and he just stopped. I'm like, what? He went, dude, I just saw the lights. I think I'm drunk.
Mind you, my parents already offered to drive him home. Wayne insisted on walking home. Not walking home. He kept talking about how he wanted Wawa. So he walked from my house to Wawa.
Yes.
And then from Wawa back to his house.
Yes.
Why? Which Wawa?
At 2 o'clock at night.
The only one near me, man. The only one. What do you think? I walked to another one?
So you just went on a casual
yeah, I went
2-mile walk.
So as
that ain't nothing.
I'm happy you're here, Walt, because this
2 a.m. drunk is different than doing it at day.
This is gonna be a good okay. So if you imagine a square, and each of the corners has a point on it. You A is starting at the top right, moving clockwise around the square.
Okay.
A is where I live. We'll call B below A where Kevin lives. C is where you live, and the Wawa, and D is not relevant. But the fastest way to walk from through the middle of that square is to go through that golf course right by your house. So I did. I just beelined straight through the golf course.
Hey, it's late enough so you can.
It was 2 in the morning. There was fucking nobody there. I just beelined straight through to
just gotta watch out for the windy boys that live over there.
Where Tim's house is. I'm I'll probably pop out around there somewhere. I was drunk and disoriented. But I'm I feel it out. I felt it out pretty well. So I got to where you would just walk onto the street, and there was a huge fucking fence in the way.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm just gonna walk along the fence line. and then
Get out where the train tracks.
wherever the fence ends, whatever. Dude, I walked like 30 feet and I nearly stepped on a fucking skunk, bro. I almost fell over, ate shit, tripping over a skunk. I just ran backwards the other way. I said, "Oh, well, that's not gonna work."
Jesus Christ.
So I went like from going along the fence, I went kind of back the way I came and started just going like towards Walt's house. I'm like, we used to be kids and we'd go in the woods behind Walt's house and we could see the train tracks and the
creek and shit.
The golf course and shit. So I'm like, I know, like I'm like more or less where I am. I'm pretty sure I got this. So I walked and I found a trail and I stayed kind of on the trail, but still going like the way I wanted to be going. And I was seeing like the back of houses. And I'm like I'll walk through a guy's backyard. That's fine. Then I get there. And I'm like, okay, I have to go over this hill, and then I'll be in a guy's backyard. And I get closer, and I'm so drunk, and it's so dark. It was not a hill. It was a huge fence, another huge fence covered in shrubbery and greenery. And I could see like a bathroom light in the upstairs of the house. And like, so I knew like that was totally a house. I'm like, God fucking damn it. So I walked further down the trail on the golf course and said, I'm still going the right way. This time, like I'm probably actually going to pop out in Walter's backyard.
Yeah.
Why did you not look at your phone?
It was on 2%.
His phone.
Oh, okay.
My phone was not charged. We got to
We got to
the rodeo.
and I said, Kevin, can I charge my phone in your truck? And he went, yeah, sure. Do I have a charger in there? And I said, do you have a charger? And he was like, what percent are you at? I said, I'm on 18 right now.
Dang.
So I was on like 0%.
Okay.
I wanted to save it for a real emergency.
I got you.
Mind you, I've been driving my old truck, my new truck. That's why I don't know if there's a charger in there. So I didn't know if he saw one. And I didn't know it was in there.
So I'm like, okay, I'll keep walking a little bit further down this path, and then I see there's like a gravel path, like it looks like for utility workers. Like there was one of those poles sticking out of the ground that says something about a utility or whatever. And, this is my saving grace. I'll pop out into the neighborhood somewhere. I'm like, I have never seen a trail like this in our neighborhood before, but whatever. It's like Walt's side of the neighborhood. I pop out and I look around. I'm like, I've never seen these houses before in my life. I was not in our neighborhood.
Where were you?
I don't know.
He's probably over in fucking,
behind I was like behind the Burger King. I was like you know the burger.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Shot it, and I was like there's like a neighborhood behind the Burger King.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's I figured out because then I pulled out my phone. I was like, okay, where the fuck am I? I know I wasn't walking that long, and I'm like, okay. So I walked to a dead end through some bushes and found the train tracks, but like at a later point than we've ever been at, like by the Burger King, and then I came. There was another clearing in the brush, and there was a big hole in the fence at the back of the Burger King. And I popped out of the fence there, and then walked across the highway to Wawa. And that's we've all done that walk before. And I got a pizza. I got a Wawa pizza.
You got a Wawa pizza.
Yeah,
you made the poor disgruntled Wawa employee at 2 a.m. make a full pizza for 20 minutes.
I literally sat on the counter drunk, dude. I was so fucked up. I was literally sitting on the counter, and it was taking so long, and there were only 2 people working. The guy was like, is someone making your order? And I went, it's just you and the other guy, dude. And I ain't seen him do it, so no.
Right.
I was just about to bitch about that, as a matter of fact. He went, okay, I'll get on that. I mean, I walked home, and I was like, I feel like I'm going to fucking die. I need something to eat. And I was like, I'm holding a pizza. I forgot I was holding a pizza. So I had like 3 slices on the way home. I had like 1 more in bed. And then I went to bed.
How was that smell the next day?
I made sure, however drunk I was, I took it and put it in the refrigerator.
Okay, all right.
That Wawa pizza, it leaves the garlic smell behind for like 2 days.
Dude, it'll stink. I lit a candle before I ate the slice in my bed.
I guess I'm gonna have to get this Wawa pizza.
It is good. It's just the after smell is so weird.
Garlicky.
It gets kind of rough. It gets a little rough, man. But that was how my night concluded, and I woke up.
That's a rough night for you.
And I just still felt like shit. I just still felt so bad, man. I just woke up and just
because you were drunk and you ate half a pizza.
While you were so bad. It was so bad. And then you wake up that first thing in the morning after having 17 beers and walking however many miles, and it's just like I'm just like.
He also drank a bunch of my jalapeno mead.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I had
drank
that
like
too.
2 cups.
That didn't do me any damage. The way it didn't do me any good, but it didn't fuck me up worse than I was. You know what I mean? I just woke up like at 9:00 in the morning. It was just like water. I need water. I felt like a towel that somebody wrung out. Like I just felt so dehydrated.
Dry sponge.
Yeah, I felt like someone put a cat in a dryer or something. Like I just felt so fucking bad.
Have you taken like the dump to end all dumps since you've been awake today?
It wasn't a super oppressive shit.
Really?
Well, that's what
I would have expected it to be.
I told you I had a negative experience with a Papa John.
Yeah.
I saw like an ad for. Oh no, I saw the Papa John N-word lawsuit. Had a development. You know what I'm talking about?
A new development?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Papa John said the N-word.
Yeah.
And then.
We talked about this last night, didn't we?
Yeah, but he said Kevin's neighbors didn't know Papa John said the N-word, so I informed them about that.
But they were Papa John's supporters.
Yeah, so the development was, everyone knows he said the N-word, but apparently there was like a company that was in his building when he said the N-word that was recording when they shouldn't have been recording. That's how it got out. So he sued them.
Oh.
That was
Interesting.
So he didn't not say the N-word. He's just seeking damages for making it public.
Right.
But anyway, I put it in my head. I'm like, dude, I need to get Papa John's. I talked to my buddy at work about getting. I ate like an entire Papa John's pizza in like 10 hours. And I took like the meanest, sweatiest shit of my life, dude. It felt like I was shitting out a fucking mason jar. Like, a mason jar filled with like marinara sauce. It was so bad.
Because earlier yesterday, we went to Chick-fil-A. And before we went there, the first thing he said is, "Do you want to go get a Papa John?"
Yeah.
And,
Papa John.
I was like, "Why? Why do you want to get Papa John's?" He goes, "I don't know. I kind of want it, but I'll do any other pizza." Then we ended up getting Chick-fil-A, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But you were on this Papa John thing for a bit.
Yeah.
No, what probably
still
sounds
on the Papa
bussin'. Get the Wawa pizza and then maybe put some Chick-fil-A nuggies on there.
But that is like
Dude.
that's like stoner food. That's
yeah.
stoner food
That'd be good.
monstrosity.
That wouldn't be a monstrosity. You kidding me?
I don't know, man.
I'm just thinking like a
be
nice
good.
like garlicky chicken.
What was the thing that happened to you in the line for the bathroom? I can't remember what the fuck it was at the rodeo.
It was the ABBA. There were 2 girls standing behind me
In the bathroom?
No.
Me and Wayne both have shirts that are like red and white checkered rodeo shirts.
And they say PBR.
And they say PBR, which is for
bull riding.
professional bull riding on the back.
And these 2 girls behind me, and they were like, they saw the back of my shirt, and they were like, "Oh, he's a professional bull rider. This guy is a professional bull." And I was just like, I'm just gonna let them have their stupid conversation or whatever. But then an ABBA song comes on, and one girl goes, "Oh, I love ABBA."
ABBA?
And I turned around and went, "I'm pretty sure it's ABBA. Like you're insane." And she went, "Oh, okay. Are you a professional bull rider?" And I said, "Well, I'll tell you this. I bought the shirt." They were just so fucking confused. They were just so fucking
ABBA. I love
absolutely
ABBA.
confused.
Yeah, ABBA.
I'm like, that is like the fucking weirdest way to fucking say that shit.
I
Or
love
as
ABBA.
drunk as you were.
Yep.
Yeah. I wasn't like a disastery. At that
No,
point,
Wayne
but
wasn't drunk at the rodeo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't until we got back to my house.
That wasn't until he was rummaging
Dude, we're
through the
driving
woods.
home, and Wayne was like, "Hey, would you be a pal and pull off to the side of the highway? I need to take a piss." And I said, "How bad do you need to go?" And he went, "Like a 7." I said, "Okay, let me know if it gets any worse." Like, we were 12
Like a
minutes
7.
away from home.
I was going to say, it's not even that far.
Dude, when I have to piss, I have to piss, man.
we pulled off into the Amazon parking lot so that he could piss
That's
there.
so close to home.
Dude, I wasn't going to
You
make it,
couldn't have
man. I
made
wasn't
it
going to make
2
it.
more minutes?
I pissed like a fucking faucet in that Amazon parking lot.
He pissed
like
for a
5
hot minute.
minutes.
Yeah, he was pissing for a while.
It's like you know what's like terrible is that you can say, "Oh, the Amazon." There's like a fucking 1,000 Amazon warehouses now. There used to be like a 0. There's like a million.
Yeah, no.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually kind of sick of that.
I forgot about the in the bathroom at the fucking rodeo.
Dude, you were like, what were you? I saw you sent a Snapchat. I saw that like today.
Oh, dude,
The urinal, that was
the
cool.
urinal,
dude,
urinal
that thing was
was
full.
so filled with piss. Like the lady that was in there before me, she goes, "Be very careful when you move in there. The urinal's overflowing." The urinal was filled with so much piss. It was like when you pour a glass and it kind of like bubbles at the
Bubbles,
top.
yeah.
That's how the piss was.
Dude.
But I'm in the fucking shitter and I hear some like lady talking to her kids through the bathroom door, and she goes, "Did you guys go to the bathroom?" And they go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Did you guys go to the bathroom on yourselves?" And then they go, "Yeah." And she goes, I'm gonna beat you when we get home. And then you just hear some guy go, don't worry, I did it too.
Bro.
That's the rodeo. That's the rodeo for you.
Yeah. A lot of cool. I got a boyfriend at the rodeo.
Yeah,
too.
dude. There was
a boyfriend.
big, handsome cowboy guy with a mustache. He was wearing like a red with white polka dot button-up shirt, and he was wearing Daisy Dukes.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
he said to Wayne when he walked by, he went, "Nice mustache."
Yeah.
And he kept walking, and Wayne went, "Damn, I guess I have a boyfriend." And then as he was walking away, he turned around, looked back at us, but then he went like this, and a chick got up, and Wayne went, "Damn it, he has a girlfriend."
No, she looked at me. When the guy walked past, and then I was like, "Damn, I guess I got a boyfriend now." And the lady was like right in front of me. I didn't know though. And she went, "I don't think so. I'm the girlfriend." I was like, yeah. And then whenever he came back from taking a shit or getting a food, whatever he was doing, he came over and was like, "I'm looking for my boyfriend. Have you seen him?" It's pretty fucking funny.
Hey man, you gotta keep the bromance alive.
One of the guy that works at the rodeo, we've seen him there a few times now. It's like a younger looking guy. He has like, I don't know if he has a mustache.
He has like a needsy mustache,
Yeah.
Okay.
a junior mustache.
And the
Thin one.
the first
Yeah.
time we saw him, like we smoked at the rodeo and nobody said anything.
like we were smoking in the guy's
We were like
face.
in the fucking crowd and talking to the guy, and he
Yeah.
never said anything. And then just last night, he told us, no smoking. Like if you want to smoke, make sure no one around you make sure everyone around you is okay with you
Okay, okay
smoking,
with it.
basically. But like I had my cigar just in my mouth, it wasn't lit or anything, and he came up behind me
Sucking
and
on
he
it.
just kind of went and just poked me, and I turned around and he went, I said no smoking. I said it's not lit, and he went, oh okay. And then he like went to go shake my hand, and when I went to go shake his hand, I did like the order of the arrow thing where I stick my pinky in between his pinky and shake his hand. He goes, ugh, what the fuck was that? And I said, it was a handshake, and he went, yeah, but it was kind of gay.
The guy was super
gay.
cool. Later, like he was getting food. I was
Yeah.
just there-
Who goes, I need to shake your hand after I just told you can't smoke?
He
that's
was
such
cool.
a weird thing.
We were fucking around with the guy the
Yeah.
whole night. Like later, I was the lone guardian of the cooler. I was up there by myself, and I was
Yeah.
actively smoking, even though the guy told us not to.
okay.
And the guy came over, and he went, I told you you're not supposed to smoke here. And then he looked down, and I had my belt buckle with the beer holder on it.
Yeah.
And he looked down and went, but I'm going to allow it because what the fuck is that?
And then he got distracted.
Yeah. The guy was super cool.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
And
was
then
pretty good.
those fucking people decided to stand behind us, and since we're all tall, some fucking old guy was like, you guys got to get out of here. You can't stand here. Like these people behind you can't see.
Boo fucking hell.
And Jesse was like, I'm not moving. And the guy fucking walked away and he went, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this fucking tall people oppression.
It really was like we were standing there for like a half hour. The people parked behind us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
It's not our fault.
Yeah.
Oh God.
If tall people had to go to the back of every crowd, then I would I don't know.
I would do
I
height
really don't
reduction
know.
surgery.
You'd read about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be an uprising.
It's again, coming from a short person,
Yeah.
it's just move around. Like,
Right.
it's just-
You can always figure it out.
yeah.
Or
like,
get up on somebody's shoulders or get a step
Yeah.
stool or something.
exactly.
Or a booster seat.
Fuck the booster seat, man.
Yeah, really.
That shit uncomfy.
He's talking from experience. We gotta put him in a high chair every time we go to friendly.
That's like,
Exactly.
We're like standing around. These people come up in front of us and they sit down and everything like that. And this chick keeps putting her hands on the ground like this, like
Like flat on the
next
ground.
to my feet. And I said, she's doing that. She's forfeiting her fucking fingers. Like if I step on it with my heel, I'm not gonna know it.
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
I'm not gonna
I'm-
know until she has to go to the fucking ER.
Yeah.
Oh God. So I'm still hung up on the stoner food, like the stoner food thing. You're talking about putting Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
nuggets on the pizza. They got me on another thing that like thinking about like music for like an inappropriate occasion. I looked up a playlist while I was at the gym the other day. I said this would be a really good playlist. I should put it on. I looked up stoner rock workout. I was
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
it sounds
it sounds.
just the sound of it doesn't sound appropriate. It's like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Like that shouldn't be. All the songs were good, but it was like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't check out.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of stoner rock. Like Clutch is considered stoner rock.
Yeah,
They
Like-
are, but like
they're really
they really
they're
aren't.
pushing
I would
it.
say
But
it
people
don't
call
sound
them that, but I don't know.
Clutch doesn't sound like a
No.
stoner rock.
Not at all.
From what I heard.
Not at all.
Which is very minimum.
They don't have that droning, repetitive thing going on.
Yeah.
that, like,
No,
I don't
the
know.
only thing the only thing stoner about their music is if you actually sit down, you listen to the fucking lyrics, and
It's
you
just
go,
all about
"What the
smoking
fuck
pot."
did I just listen to?"
That and the like I talked to Nick about this. Like I think stoner rock as a genre is defined by a guy picking up a blunt, smoking all of it, and then picking up a guitar and forgetting where he's at in the song. That's why every single one of those songs
Kinda
Nick was
drones
saying-
on.
Yeah, like Nick just said, it just fucking drones on like for
they're, like,
what
long.
feels like an eternity.
Yeah. They usually are long.
I don't know. Like it was a good workout playlist, but just like the thought of it is like that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound
Yeah.
it doesn't sound appropriate. It doesn't sound appropriate at all. The other thing I heard, I got like an ad on Instagram, and it was like some guy who was like an army veteran, and he was singing a song. He was singing some original song that he wrote, and the lyrics were really good, really touching stuff. You know, really good. But the guy's voice fucking sucked dick. The guy like bought the ad with his own money from like a regular 9-to-5 job to try to
Damn.
promote his music, and he really had something to say. It was really
Do you know
good
what it
music.
was? Because there was a song that went viral that was like
No,
almost-
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that one that everyone's talking about.
right, the ginger guy.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. This
Okay.
was like some guy who wanted to be that guy,
Oh,
except
okay.
he couldn't sing.
Oh, okay.
And
He wanted to be that.
Yeah, it was like talking about experience being a veteran and not being appreciated, blah blah blah, that general tune. But the guy had a terrible voice, and I'm like, this kind of sucks. And I listened to some other of his music. I'm like, I can't listen. I want to enjoy
give it a
I
shot.
want to sit down and enjoy it, but he sounds so bad. And it just made me think like what's like the balance? Like what like where does it have to be for like, you know what I mean? Like how thought-provoking does a song have to be to make up for your lack of voice or vice versa? You know what I mean?
It's a
like
good question.
Where can the levels fall? It's like people like a general consensus about like Bob Dylan is that he's got a pretty shit voice.
Yeah.
But he's like saying something, you know what I mean? Something that makes you kind of think or whatever, makes you like oh, that's like a lovely little thought, I guess, you know?
Right. Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, everything's subjective, so there's really nothing bad. It's just in the wrong place or the wrong context, I guess you
guess.
could say. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty lenient on that stuff.
I don't know. Well, it just
so-
made me think like I wrote on there, like what makes a musical artist special? Like what makes it like
Well, if he
Is there-
sound, does he sound unique or just bad?
it was bad.
Okay, I mean, that's hard.
It was
bad.
just a guy who couldn't sing. Unfortunately, it's just a guy who couldn't sing. But that's the thing. There's tons of people who can sing. You see, like these people on Instagram or in YouTube videos
Yeah.
or whatever. Like social experiment. I can kind of sing, and I'm gonna go do karaoke, and you know what I mean. And it's
Yeah.
like like this person has a very good voice, but unfortunately, either they lack creativity or whatever, you know, and they're just not gonna. They can sing better than a lot of people can sing, but they're not gonna go anywhere because they don't have anything to say.
Yeah, they have like
there's just
one
so
step and
much
not the
more
other.
commitment
Yeah.
behind making songs than I think people realize.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Like if you just don't throw your life into it, you're not going to get anything done.
yeah.
I know that firsthand. But
Yeah, I'll have you know he has a single on Spotify.
I have one.
Yeah, that's
a
what I
cover.
said. You have one single, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. You just have to have the drive, and I feel like the emotion comes from how much you put into it,
Yeah.
how much of your life you're willing to dedicate to it.
How much of your time you're willing to dedicate to doing a ton of drugs.
Yeah.
That's like every musical artist is like, oh yeah, and then I did heroin for a bit, and it gave me a lot of inspiration.
Yeah, and if you didn't die, sometimes it's good music
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
out of it.
They're doing heroin light. They were doing some like low key heroin.
Heroin light.
Yeah, just enough to get the creative juices flowing. Just enough to get the juices flowing. That's pretty much the last thing I want to say regarding music. I went to a fucking bar the other night, and the music in the fucking shitter was so fucking loud. It was ear-piercingly loud compared to the rest of the bar. It was so loud. I went and took a piss, and I came back. I was there with Katie. I said, Katie, let me know if the women's room is so... Because she was going to go after I went. I said, let me know if the women's room is as bad as it is in the men's room. The place could get fucking shot up while I was taking a piss, and I would not hear about
Damn.
it.
My
That
God.
is how loud it was. Someone could come in with a fucking 12-gauge shotgun and kill everyone while I was taking a long-ass piss, and I would not be aware of it.
Damn.
It was like I couldn't imagine having to sit in there for 5-10 minutes while I took
Take
a
a
shit. Yeah, I couldn't fucking fathom that. Your ears would be bleeding by the end of it.
Damn. Here's a question: how loud is too loud, or what do you prefer to listen to music?
You want the
at
decibel number?
Yeah, let's get the decimal.
Enough to like.
Let's say
if
you're in the
some
car
dude-
first. Let's just say you're in the car. What is your music volume?
Oh, as loud as
Around.
possible.
It's like mega loud.
Not Kevin doesn't keep it as loud as I keep it though.
No, like his music when he drives is not music. It's just noise.
I turned that shit up loud. I mean, we went to Cigars International. Kevin was like, Kevin had to like clean out his ear at the end of the ride. He was
Damn.
like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die.
Like at some points, I had noise canceling Beat headphones with me that I brought, and there were at some points during the drive back
Just put
that I had
them
to
in.
put them on,
Damn.
and even that put the volume at a comfortable volume.
Right.
I like that shit loud as fuck, man.
You can't even
I'm
hear
usually
the music.
I'm usually about halfway unless like a nice jamming song goes on, and then I slowly like increase it as the song goes on.
Right.
It's very few times where I fully wrench that volume all the way up because I just don't want to blow my speakers.
Yeah, see, when I turn my volume in my car up all the way, the speakers are just so old and shitty. They start
doors
sounding
fall off.
flummy,
Yeah.
and I just like I can't go above a certain amount on my
Yeah.
without it's completely sounding like shit.
That's what the blue truck is like. It's once I get over like 37, like number wise volume, it just turns into white noise, like static.
One thing I will say though, Kevin, is I do think your perception of loudness is a bit different than like Wayne or I, because like when we went to that concert in August or something, we listened to the first band without earplugs in, and then you saw me put them in, and you're like, "You fucking lunatic!"
When?
That shit was insane when we saw Red Fang, Dinosaur Jr., and Clutch.
Yeah.
Me and Wayne didn't have earplugs in for the first act.
Oh, I know.
So
But even that, you can hear the music. In his car, you fucking can't.
You can't. I think you're just being a baby. I didn't think it was that bad.
Because again, there's times where I do like having my music loud and stuff like that, but half the time it's just I keep it at a nice level where if I have the windows down, I can hear the music and the lyrics and whatnot. And when I have the windows up, I kind of don't want to hear people honking,
right.
so I kind of turn it up just enough, to do that. Other than that,
Why would you be hearing people honking?
people
Because
are
he's
You're
a
a bad
fucking bad
driver.
driver. He just admitted to being a bad driver.
Yeah, tell you what though, I love an insanely loud concert though. If
Yeah.
it's like a hard
Oh,
rock
yeah.
act, like if I have to put earplugs in, then that's good for me.
Yeah.
I like to
Yeah.
like actually like feeling your body
Yeah.
vibrate
Oh, yeah.
is so cool. That's like half the reason I go to live shows.
That's like something on the autism spectrum. It has to be. That's
Maybe,
like one of those
maybe
things.
it is.
Has to be.
it tickles the brain.
Yeah, tickles your nipples. So Kevin, you put something about the climate activists in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
What was that about?
So there's everyone in Europe right now, like all the climate change people are like about like stopping oil dredging and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that or
yeah.
drilling. And
And fuck those people.
like, well, I understand it, but like if you're gonna do like, it's like all those people sitting in the fucking road and shit,
Yeah.
and then you get upset when somebody runs you the fuck over.
Yeah.
You're not fucking over the big man in the big corporate building. You're only fucking over the little guy.
Yeah,
Like, if you want to change something, go kill a fucking CEO of a company or something.
That's
You're
a
not
joke.
you're not gonna do anything by sitting in the middle of the
Yeah.
fucking road while I'm tearing your body apart with my pickup truck trying to get to work. But there was these people like they're like glowing their hands like oil paintings and
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah.
that. And there was like this big oil tanker on a train, and all these people were sitting on top of it. People had hands glued to it, and they're like, this guy's like, you fucking believe these people? Like, what the fuck are they doing? They're not gonna do anything. And the lady's like, well, they're doing it because they want to stop, like, oil drilling. And he goes, that's fucking cooking oil, though. That's fucking cooking oil. That's not. They don't know what they're talking about.
They just see oil and
Yeah.
go.
yeah. Did you see the climate protesters in Nevada
Yeah.
getting run over? Did you guys see that?
No,
I
didn't.
watched,
Not
I watched
run
the
over,
full.
but
The full video was like an hour long.
I did not see that.
The cops just fucking a Nevada fucking
I saw
state
this
police
clip.
officer.
Oh, wait,
just
no, okay.
slams his pickup
Yes,
truck into
I
a
did
trailer
see this
they had
then.
blocking the road. He just
Yep,
runs
just
all their
boop,
shit over,
boom.
and just fucking plows through there. But everyone's like, "What the fuck's going on? What are you doing?" The guy turns around, pulls out his gun, orders everyone to the ground and then arrests everybody.
I did see this.
Like, we need more shit like that. And the fucking guy is flying off road. You can see part of his bumper coming off after he made that shit ass turn. Like, the guy doesn't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, you could see him just like slam into the side of that
Like,
hill.
I hope he gets a raise.
But and what's funny
I like that
is
he's wearing short shorts. All the other cops are wearing full blown tactical.
the plane.
Yeah, that's the supervisor. Spot the guy who never comes out of the office.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
got off his bike.
But the funny thing to me is sometimes with like all this stuff, like especially I guess the oil, is I've seen like also where they're like throwing paint onto like random shit as well.
Yeah,
Most of the time there's oil and paint.
dude.
Well,
So, like-
I think more. It's about just putting eyes on their thing.
Yeah.
But I disagree with that even because I regard you with disgust now because you're being a piece of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and
Like,
that's
if you-
what- that's
if you
how
wanna-
I
if
see
you
it,
want to
too.
assassinate the CEO or have your little picket march out front of the building that is doing, insert bad
Right, you
thing.
shouldn't affect normal people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like meanwhile,
Peaceful protest is
like
allowed.
some guy's gonna get fired for being late to work because you wanted to be a jerk off in the middle of the street because you wanted to be on Instagram or whatever.
Have you guys seen that Nevada called a state of emergency for what's happening in Burning Man right now?
No.
Oh shit, I did see.
So Burning Man typically,
I would love to
it's,
go to that.
Yeah, I would too. But it's typically bone dry.
Yep.
They only deal with like the occasional dust storm, shit like that.
Yeah.
Literally real life Mad
Mad
Max.
Max, yeah.
Last night they got a year's worth of rain
Oh shit.
in one night. So it looks like trench warfare there right
Oh
now.
my
There's
God.
just so much
Like mud.
There's 73,000 people stranded in the desert because the state refuses to even drive out there to help them.
That's
They sent out a plane and the guy like landed a certain distance away and then he walked the rest of the way and said to everybody to conserve your food and water because there's not much we can do at this moment.
Jesus, that is beyond fucked up.
Yeah.
that's rough. That's
Yeah.
the definition of rough.
But so like there's all these people out in the middle of the fucking desert
That's
making
shit.
dude
This guy,
making snowmen out of fucking
that's
mud.
great. Yeah, that's awesome actually.
I'm reading at a
More phallic snowman.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
That's pretty detailed.
Yeah.
I'm reading an article by a guy
For being mud.
who got put like on CNN for hiking out of the Burning Man venue, just walking out.
Yeah.
Attendee describes his incredibly harrowing 6-mile hike out of Burning Man. 6 miles ain't that bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all, bro. It's 6 miles. Everyone should just fucking walk out. It's 6 fucking miles.
It is 6 miles, but you're doing it through the middle of the desert right
Yeah.
now. It's not raining there anymore. It's
Yeah.
I don't know what the temperature is, but it's fucking 95 degrees in
Yeah.
New Jersey this week.
They just go at night.
I
man.
don't
It
care.
gets cold at
Yeah,
night.
that's true. At night, yeah.
Go right when the sun goes down. How many miles did I walk last night? It had to have been like 2 or 3. I could
It's a mile from here to Wawa,
and then it's like a mile. I did like 2 miles.
roughly. Yeah.
He probably roughly
I could
did
do
around
that
2 miles.
2 more times standing on my head. Like, you kidding me? Like that would be. And especially if I'm like, am I going to be trapped in the desert for a couple days, or do I want to just walk out?
Yeah.
I would
ever
probably just
seen-
walk out and catch an Uber.
And again, for someone for a
Well,
job
it's
who
only
walks every day,
6 miles to a highway. It's not 6 miles to a town.
And then you can hitchhike, man. I'm sure.
At least you'd be on the road.
Hitchhiking at night in Nevada does
I don't
not
give a
sound great.
Yeah, if you're a 14-year-old girl who weighs 80 pounds.
Especially if you just came from Burning Man, you probably look like a serial killer.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try. You know.
But again, from someone who comes,
I also come. I come.
who walks for a living, I'm walking at least 16 miles a day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's a shit
6
ton.
miles. That's
no.
that's
Yeah.
nothing.
You do that
Right.
before lunch.
Yeah, very much so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just fucking walk out.
You ever seen like the Burning City, like when they set up their town outside of it?
Yeah.
No,
It's pretty neat. Like it's very organized. They have
Yeah.
streets.
I
they put up
believe it.
street signs and
Yeah.
stuff.
It literally just looks like it's a town in the middle of the desert, except there's not buildings.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you know how like like this whole like aliens created crop circle shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with how high and fucked up these people are, like the roads are impeccable. Like they're perfect angles. It's like a circle around the thing. It's
Yeah.
It's insane. Like I don't get how they do it.
No.
I don't know.
They probably are so high that they're able to hyper focus.
Yeah, I guess.
And just get all their minds like synchronized.
This is a picture of the event now.
Oh man.
It actually looks like a World War I trench, but with like modern day RVs and shit.
Yeah.
And people like it looks severely fucked up. Looks beyond fucked up.
Yeah.
But no, for some reason, I would love just to go to Burning
absolutely.
Man and get the experience.
Am I like
Dude, I go that shit in a
insane?
heartbeat.
Am I insane, or was there like an episode of Jimmy Neutron where there's a burning duck festival? And Hugh
I
Neutron
don't know
was
what you're
at it?
talking
Dude,
about.
I feel like I'm right. Oh, almost dropped my phone. I'm doing research.
You're doing research.
I feel like you might be right, but
I feel
also
like you
it could
might
be
be
a
wrong.
different a different show.
So
Maybe.
Kevin, you have a proposition for all of us here.
It's real.
Fuck's that, man? What do you mean?
You have a
burning
question
duck.
for everyone here about an orangutan?
Oh yeah. So
It's literally called the Burning Duck Festival.
what would you guys rather do? Would you rather fight an orangutan with a sword
yeah.
once a year? The sword can be of your choosing, or fight a chicken every time you get into your car.
Okay, I have like 3 questions.
Yeah.
Do I get the sword or does he get the sword?
No, you get the sword.
I get the sword?
That's the way I read it first.
Okay.
Was like, do you fight an orangutan and the orangutan has a
Yeah.
sword?
So I get the sword.
Kevin did his own research.
And then I guess it's only one more question. Like these animals are like actively trying to kill you.
Yes.
The orangutan and the chicken. Like
Yeah, the
like,
chicken is
actively
trying to
like
claw
peck
your
my eyes
eyeballs out of your
Yeah,
head.
Okay.
And the orangutan wants to rip you in half.
And then is the orangutan on a schedule? Like, is it like, January 1st, got to get ready for the orangutan?
Yeah,
Sorry,
like it's like you're meeting him in a parking lot of like a Chili's.
Okay.
No, it has to be a Waffle House.
I could do that then. I'm doing the fucking orangutan, man. I can't be fucked.
I think I would too.
What constitutes getting into your car? Because it is almost every time I leave my house, I go into my truck, grab something out of it, and then go in my car. Like, is that 2 chickens?
2 chickens.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. I'm going with the orangutan every day.
Yeah,
of the week, man.
I might do that
I
as
pick,
well.
just like a long sword. I'll just try to have the guy run into it or something.
You brace yourself up against a wall.
You just try to
yeah.
swing it straight down on top of his head and,
Yeah.
and hope that it kills him immediately.
Aren't they the ones with the weird, like the
Yeah.
really long arms?
Yeah, they have really long arms. They have the big double, triple chin folds and
Are you,
shit like
are
that.
you bringing up a picture of an orangutan?
Yeah,
for us?
Jamie, pull up the orangutan pictures.
I just couldn't fight a chicken every single time, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Dude, look at that big motherfucker.
Yeah, there's some big motherfuckers. It's just like
Especially the ones that are their faces are fucking circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are.
It's gonna be the orangutan every
Yeah.
day of the week.
Yeah.
Nick, what do you say? Right? You're
Yeah,
doing the
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially since like, if I'm guessing like when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like Wayne said, it's on a schedule.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's this
You get
day
a text
of
from a
this
monkey
year.
that says,
Yeah.
meet me in the Chili's parking
Yeah.
lot.
yeah.
Bring
So
a
like
sword.
at least you know the day. It's like, okay, you have like, it's a month out. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
you have time to prepare.
I
to
will
kill
say,
a
though,
orangutan.
I think they're like, what do you think would be a better money making opportunity if you were stuck with one of these things? What do you think would be a better money making opportunity? Selling all the chickens that you're gonna
yeah,
have.
I would
Selling
say.
upwards of 365 chickens. Like,
People pay a pretty penny for gorilla meat.
yeah, or selling tickets to watch an orangutan fight, to watch a guy fight
watch an orangutan
I
die.
think that would probably be the money choice.
Like, that would be really good, man.
That's
excuse me, Mr. Chili's. I'm setting up an arena in your parking lot, and there's going to be a pay-per-view event. It's going to be a very big thing. I think that would be a good.
you get
one,
30%.
man.
Yeah.
I get 70.
Yeah. The orangutan, he gets it all if he wins. You know, it gets donated to a charity of the orangutan's choice. I think that
That's the true question right there.
What is the orangutan going to donate the money to?
No, the moneymaker out of the two.
Yeah, I think the orangutan is easier, more fun, and you could like make money with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you wouldn't even, you know what I mean? Just have to like take like one day off work. Just be like, yeah, I'm having a pretty big event, man. I got to fight an orangutan with a sword.
Yeah.
You buy tickets online.
Sorry, doc. I'm gonna need you're at work. Just like you need to take off through the day. It's like, oh, what do you have, a doctor's appointment? Something like that.
Sure.
I got an appointment with somebody. Yeah.
I do have an appointment, but
You will be trying to take my teeth out, so maybe it's kind of like a
Yeah.
dentist.
your teeth, you're gonna fucking be trying to rip your arms off.
Yeah. So what's your deal with the possum?
I can't remember why I wrote that. I almost hit one with my car on the way home from work the other night.
Okay.
I think it was just more of like I haven't seen possums around us probably for the last like 10 years. It's probably the first possum I've seen in like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. We always used to see them like when we were at the like when we were younger and we went to a swim club. We'd always fucking see them. They were always them, and skunks would always go. Skunks especially.
Yeah.
It was like every other day. It's up. People working at the swim club gonna get rid of the fucking skunk that's down in the picnic area.
Jesus.
I guess
guess
skunks and possums. I haven't seen any possums for a long time.
I guess
they're
it's
pretty rare to see.
Yeah.
I guess it's because I'm by the woods and whatnot. Because
Yeah, but so am I. A giant set of woods directly across the street from me.
that's true, but like how my house is backed up to it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm kind of gesturing to. But also like
Because they see the asphalt, the road, and it's like their sea bear circle.
Yeah,
They say,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't go
they said
across
that.
that.
I'm not doing that shit. We saw a skunk crossing the road the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Guy was moving
Damn.
quick as shit. It was like he knew he was crossing the road. He was going in a straight line too. He was going a perfectly straight line.
My fucking coworker has a pet skunk.
That's disgusting.
It's bizarre.
I see people, but they have like
I would love a
ugly
raccoon.
pets. They have like a skunk, a fucking raccoon. It's not a normal pet.
Hey, raccoons
At
are
least
great.
raccoons are funny though.
yeah, I would
They do
100%.
the boogie.
They do the somersaults.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think even ferrets are pushing it. I think they're fucking weird. I think it's just it's a fucking
ferrets,
weird thing.
raccoons.
Man.
I'd
Just
have
get
a pet
cat
possum.
or a dog or a cold or not. What am I gonna
Possums
say?
are pretty.
A goldfish. Get a normal ass fucking pet. I don't know. That shit. It's not for me.
No,
Understandably.
I would 100% get a raccoon as a
Yeah,
pet.
if a domesticated raccoon would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. My uncle had one.
You
so-
teach it to do things.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't rip everything apart and go through
Yeah.
your pantry and shit, because they
You
definitely
gotta put
would.
baby locks on everything.
So I wrote beef slander down. I know I was on the computer talking to you.
Yeah, you said it was illegal to talk shit on beef in Texas or something.
In Texas, it's there's a law where it's like I can't remember what the fuck exactly it is. It's Texas Beef Group 5. In 1998, television talk host Oprah Winfrey and one of her guests, Howard Lemon, were involved in a lawsuit commonly referred to the Amarillo, Texas beef trial, surrounding a Texas version of a food libel law known as the False Disparagement of Perishable Food Products of 1995. So in Texas specifically, them being a state that is, big into the freedom of speech side of things, they actually have a law that is the state law prohibits bad-mouthing beef, forbids slandering of citrus, and penalizes critics of corn.
What?
Oh.
Dude, how do you even
that was
enforce
January 8th of 1998.
Dude, imagine you're in school in the lunchroom and you brought your parents.
Bro, this burger sucks.
This sucks. FBI,
Oh,
open
well,
up.
you got a piece of citrus? Fuck you and your
Yeah.
citrus. And we going to report them to the police? Like, how do you prove
I
that?
think it was because
You can get sued and fined for slandering beef, but they can't threaten you with any jail time.
it's because
So it's just
it
money.
has to be a
They're getting your money.
legitimate slander of the beef.
Yeah.
In regards to the industry.
Okay.
If you say
Beef
if you
gives
say
you
this
cancer.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why the law
Yeah.
started, because Oprah Winfrey went on her show and said, I just looked all this shit up. She went on her show and said, don't eat beef, you'll get mad cow disease.
Yeah.
And some guy with a lot of money lost a lot of money in one day because Oprah said, don't eat beef.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he lobbied to get a law made saying that you can't go on TV and badmouth the thing that he
Yeah.
makes money off of.
Damn.
So many people in Texas make money off the beef.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
The beef.
The beef.
yeah, the meat.
But yeah, it's weird down there.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
It do be weird.
What you drinking?
I'm drinking ginger ale, bro. I'm settling my tummy.
Damn.
Yo, Kev, go get that ginger beer.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So confusion and sadness.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wrote? Did you write that?
That was
down?
me, yeah. I
What a dark topic.
yeah.
Dude, me
But
and
let's
Moy,
go for
Moy
it.
watched a fucking movie today.
Yeah.
You're not a horror movie person.
No.
I don't know about either of you two.
I'm not.
I'll watch them, but like I won't go to like the movie
Have you
theaters.
seen
and
X by any chance?
The new Twitter thing?
No, not that.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Different movie came out called Pearl, and it's like the pre-sequel to it,
Pre-sequel,
and
okay.
it's just like it's not a horror movie. It's just fucking shitty and depressing. Like it was just a bad movie. I'm glad we didn't spend money on it.
And that's why I'm so skeptical, I guess, about horror movies. Is I feel like they're the ones that are going to be like they're either good or shit. There's no like in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the confusion and sadness was yesterday. I woke up and I have a snap streak with my cousin. So I checked Snap and
no.
she snapped me and says, "Your boy Jimmy died."
What?
And I
Yeah.
went, "What the fuck does that even mean?" I said, I wrote back, "What the fuck does that even mean?" And then before she could reply, I check on Instagram, and the first thing I look at, singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett dead. Oh. And I was like, bro. No. It was literally first thing in the morning, a literal boatload of confusion, and then just overwhelming depression. It's just understanding and the depression. It's just like, bro, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah.
Jimmy is dead.
And I'm not
Come
like a
on,
huge
man.
Jimmy Buffett fan. Like I don't listen to his music. I don't
Died
have
of cancer, by the
I
way.
don't have a
Confirmed
single.
now.
Yeah, I don't have a single Jimmy Buffett song on my playlist or anything. I do like his music, but I'm not like a huge fan. And I just it's just upsetting like for me to see like a such a staple of
I know.
the island lifestyle like perish. You know what I mean? Like
I gotcha.
like if I won the lottery, I would just buy an island and be Jimmy Buffett.
Who would have thought that he got killed by a fast-acting skin cancer?
Yeah.
It's almost like having every single concert on a beach in the middle of a hot fucking summer day does something.
Yeah.
They
So-
didn't make SPF 120 for his aging skin.
Yeah. So, in honor of Jimmy Buffett, we're going to be recording the next Uncut Takes podcast from
On the
Jimmy
beach.
Buffett's Margaritaville in Atlantic City.
Oh shit.
You call their management if they say yeah, which there's like a chance. It's a
we're
very low
going to do a
chance.
double feature Uncut Take podcast. We're going to be doing it tomorrow on Labor Day in Atlantic City in Margaritaville. That'll be fucking hell, by the
It'll
way.
be
Yeah.
live,
that,
by the way.
That would be.
Yeah, it'll be live. We're going to be streaming it live. We'll get, hey, all 2 viewers, welcome.
That'd be the worst live stream ever.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fucking shit, bro.
Gotta start somewhere,
That'd
man.
be a fucking job. It'd be a job for you. Set up all that shit.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Oh shit.
So I went out and I got a fucking delicious plate of nachos like a while ago, and they were fucking fantastic. But I feel like everywhere has totally different nachos everywhere you go.
Oh.
100%.
And it
They're
is-
never the same.
By far the least consistent food item you can get from anywhere.
Yeah.
But you think, is there anything else that's like in the same category of like, if you've never had it at a place before, you almost don't want to get it because you know there's a larger than real chance that it's just shit because some places make it like shit. Like
I don't think I've ever had bad nachos.
it's a hard thing to fuck up,
But you can.
few people do it well.
Right.
Where have you had bad nachos from?
I'm not
Well,
talking
you know,
about
because sometimes if you get nachos somewhere, there could be a chance you get a plate of Tostitos chips and like a single melted Kraft single.
Yeah,
on
I've
it.
seen
You know,
that.
like that's an
That's
actual
criminal.
concern.
That's not
Yeah.
nachos. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
You put chips in the oven and put a piece of cheese
Well,
on
no,
it.
here's the
but
thing.
it
though.
happens.
Here's the thing. I will still eat the chips with the cheese. I'll be upset that I paid for it, but I'll still fucking eat it.
Yeah.
And I will never order it again. And there's other spots. It's good nachos. A layer of chips, a layer of all the shit, more chips, more shit, more chips, more shit. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because what happens when you put all the shit on top of all the chips? Not all the chips have shit on it, and then you have just a bunch of shit, and you have to pick the chips out from around the edges.
right.
That's why
In a
loaded is the
perfect
best.
world.
You do a bed of chips, then cheese, then a bed of chips, and then other stuff, more cheese.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is we are all enlightened, but not everyone is. Not everyone who
Yeah.
makes nachos is. That's why it's so rough. So I think that is the least consistent food item. But is there like something else you think even comes close to that? 'Cause I don't think like
I don't order this kind of stuff, but like I definitely know like salads are pretty hit or miss between some places. Like
can-
what's
I can
on
see
it,
that.
all
I
the
don't fucking
ingredients.
order
salads.
I mean, I don't either.
that
but
that like cigar dinner me and Needsy went to a few years ago. The salad that they brought us out was a whole
Head of
lettuce
lettuce.
cut in half
Yeah.
with bacon crumbled on top with blue cheese. That was the salad.
that's how
that
there's
was
an
like a-
Outback Steakhouse salad called the iceberg or something, or the wedge.
Oh,
it's called the
Jesus.
wedge. It's like
Interesting.
a quarter of a head of lettuce with stuff on it.
Yeah,
That's kinda funny.
This was that, except it was half of a whole head of lettuce.
Yeah,
that
that's a
was
lot.
like the. Have you seen the Family Guy bit? The pizza place salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to
Throwing
every
full
pizza place. What do you want? A salad? Okay, we'll do it. Put in a whole head of lettuce, 4 tomatoes, and no dressing.
One strip of carrot.
Yeah, it's just like they have no idea what they're doing. Like,
Damn.
I think a salad is but like it's gonna be shit if you order it from a pizza place. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be things that have a lot of ingredients, and
Yeah.
it's like
To me,
that's
like
the kind of
to
stuff.
me is
like even the thing about pizza. Like I mean,
a pizza. I was gonna say
it
even
could be pretty
French
different.
fries.
Place of French fries,
French fries. Like I don't know how these restaurants or pizzerias or whatnot can't just like give me crispy fries.
Right, I agree.
Why are they soggy?
I want the soggy.
Why are they too
different-
why are they too done?
Right.
Not all fries are created equal, as Abraham Lincoln said.
Exactly.
Well,
The steak fry is not meant to be like a crispy hard thing. It's like they're always a little soggy.
yeah, but that's a steak fry. I'm saying French fries. Once you think of a French fry, you
My
think,
brother in Christ, where does the steak fry fall on the potato family
Steak
tree?
fries
It's a French
suck.
fry. So you're wrong, and
I agree with Kevin.
bro.
Steak fries are pretty bad.
Well, you eat sweet potato fries. I don't want to hear it from you. Fucking
Bro, sweet
They're
potato is just
really good,
significantly
though.
better than regular
They're
potatoes.
not,
yeah,
bro. They're
I
fucking
agree.
not.
I
They're
do
better
love me.
tasting and they're better for you.
Bro,
it's
I'm-
amazing.
I want to die.
Things aren't like that. There's not many things out there
Let
that are
us
good
have
for you
this.
and taste great.
I am better.
They don't taste that good though. They don't taste like you're saying it like it. Like
That's
it's
where
a
you're
fucking-
wrong. I don't know what to tell you.
dude. A regular French fry is
is
superior.
not superior.
There is a reason that regular French fries are everywhere.
bro. If there was a world war of starches, regular steak fries would be in the camps. And sweet potato fries would be the ones holding the gun.
I don't think so, especially because sweet potato fries are. I'm not gonna get too into this.
Let's not lie. Sweet potato fries are outnumbered.
Yeah,
But they have
that's
way
nicer
more
than what
to
I was
them.
gonna say. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're better though in pretty much every way.
yeah. I firmly disagree.
Fuck.
But we could agree.
It's
to
3
disagree.
against 1. I think we can win this.
We could
There,
agree to disagree.
The only other thing I'm going to say as far as that kind of food stuff is hoagie places around
Yeah.
here, especially because
Oh,
we're in
yeah.
Hoagie Town, USA.
I mean,
basically.
I'm not a big hoagie person, but I do see the difference between when
Right.
everyone orders.
like
and
a
it's-
primo hoagie versus a Wawa
Yeah.
hoagie versus
Oh,
a
yeah.
something else. Like they're not the same. They're
Oh,
not even
yeah.
close
Yeah,
to the same.
No. Well, that I think
Cheesesteaks kind of too.
there's a difference-
There's really actually a lot of shit.
Yeah,
that
no,
this
there's
applies to.
a whole bunch of shit.
I think
and it
that
kind of
there's a-
sucks.
There's a
but-
difference between like a Wawa hoagie and like any other hoagie. Like Wawa hoagies are not made with love anymore. Like
I like Wawa.
nah.
hoagies.
no, I think they're good, but it's just different. Like
Oh,
I
absolutely.
like Domino's,
Like,
but
Wawa
you
used
can't
to
beat a mom and
have-
pop joint. You know what
Wawa
I mean?
used to have an actual deli.
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
of
You,
it.
you,
Right.
you would
Yes.
lean over the counter and talk to a guy.
Yeah.
and he would make your order with you in mind.
I remember we
You're
went
not number
down-
567 to him. You know what I mean?
I remember we went down to the
I can't
Wawa at
taste
the
the
end of my
compassion
street.
anymore.
Right down-
there is none.
Remember the
there isn't,
Wawa at
yeah.
the end of my street, and we went there on our bikes, got
Yeah.
the milkshakes, and it was
Oh
like
my
this
God.
big black lady behind the counter, and she called everybody Shug. It was great. And then Nick dropped his bike off the curb, like the first tire went down. He dropped his milkshake and it hit the ground and blew up. And he walked back inside and said, I just dropped my milkshake outside. Can I have another one? And she said, no problem. You do that today, they'll tell you to get the fuck
They'll
out.
tell you to
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Wait, you did that as well, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would say because I remember doing that too.
Yeah,
Like it happens to everyone. It's a rite of passage as a male.
but it definitely lost Wawa lost the soul for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yes.
And now it's
After
just
Dick
lunch
Wo-
meat sandwiches
Yeah.
in long format.
After
Yeah.
Dick Wood
Weird way to
died,
put it, but
After what?
after Dick Wood died,
What the fuck are you talking
he was the owner of Wawa. We talked about this on another episode.
Well, no, we did not.
We
dude.
absolutely did.
We did not.
We
dude.
absolutely
took-
did. You were wrong.
You can go
There
back
was-
and listen to all of them. dude. I promise you're wrong.
There was
I
an episode
promise
of the
you're wrong.
podcast where we went on and we talked about how Dick Wood was the owner, and I talked about how there's no heritages like outside of like a part of South Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So you just said,
No. I thought you were gonna keep going. We simply never talked about that.
We 100% did.
Dude, I think you had a bad heroin trip, man.
Bro, you're wrong.
I think you had a fentanyl joint or something.
We absolutely did have an episode where we
Kevin
talked
was
about it.
spiked.
Dude, go show me the clip, man. You can't
wow,
find
you're
it.
right. He actually
Boom, go fuck yourself, retard.
No, you're right about Dick Wood being the guy.
Dude, why does he look like Joe Biden? Or he looked like Joe
Yeah, I
Biden.
know.
We totally never talked about this
We talked
before.
about how he wasn't in. The deal was that there couldn't be any
We talked about,
Wawas in a certain county in Jersey.
I thought we talked about sheets.
No.
It was probably
I think-
something about Royal Farm sheets.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
I
It's probably
feel like
something with all
I
of
kind of
those.
remember that episode, but I can't really.
I don't think you were here.
No, I'm just like me, just listening to
okay.
it.
Anyway,
Is that it?
what came
Sweet
up to that?
potatoes.
Yeah, get fucked into that sweet potatoes.
I didn't realize the clock battery died.
I have bottom
I was
one.
gonna mention something. I was like,
How long's that been dead?
What's
I don't
the
know.
items that if used once would be worth it?
I was thinking about this the other day, as everyone but
Parachute.
Walter knows. As everyone but Walter knows, my wasp infestation has come back, and I'm seriously considering buying like a beekeeper suit to deal with this like reoccurring problem.
I saw the snaps.
I'm seriously considering
Because
like,
it's probably in his ceiling.
Yeah,
they're
it's probably
probably
it's,
in
pro-
their-
it's
in our
probably
attic, yeah.
yeah,
In
they're
their
probably
attic.
in your attic or some space in between the fucking.
But like, you can't just go in there.
No, mm-mm.
Like you get fucking stung
You- you'd be
100
dead.
times.
so that's what I'm saying. So if I buy a beekeeper suit, which from Humble Bee US,
gotta make
For
sure it's legit.
How much is it?
$180.
Okay,
That's not that bad.
I thought it
that-
was gonna be more.
Yeah.
I think that would be worth it. If even if I used it once, I think that would be worth it.
I mean, look up how much an exterminator costs.
I was gonna say, look out. Yeah,
I can keep using this forever, though.
right. That's what
That's what-
no,
yeah.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
how much
yeah.
the
The
cost
comparison.
is and weigh it.
and with exterminators, they're most likely gonna have to come back a few more times to
Right.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it the getaway. I'm not even gonna look up the exterminator because I know I'm right.
It's gonna be cheaper to buy the suit.
Yeah, but that's like
Buy
a
the
thing
suit,
that's
buy
like
3 cans of bee spray.
that. Yeah, that's like a thing that's like it's a one-time purchase and it's worth it. It's instantly worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
You
a
just keep
fire
it-
extinguisher. If you use it once, it was worth it. You,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
stuff like. But like there has to be like smaller shit where it's like I don't know,
One of those jump pack battery packs.
Dude. I'll start
Yeah.
gushing if we talk about the jump pack battery packs, dude.
Wayne's
I-
been gonna nerd out.
You like lust for them.
dude. Well, because
anytime it's mentioned, you're like, dude, I have this Halo thing. I'm not
Yeah.
sponsored, by the way. Oh, dude, I love it. Oh,
it's
like
so
you're
good.
gonna
It's
bust
so-
over these
dude, 'cause
things.
It's so good because I'm always blowing up my fucking tires. I'm always fucking jumping somebody. Someone always needs a goddamn jump, and then the form factor on this thing, it's so slim. It's so nice and tiny. And it
I
works
remember
just
seeing it,
as well.
and it is real.
It's and like me, like
Real
I
nice
have to
compact.
use like.
It feels like I'm tuning in the QVC every time we talk about this.
Yeah, look at the shape. Look at the profile. You can fit it in your pocket. Watch this. Look at that. And if you order right now, we'll double it. We'll double your offer. Yeah.
Buy one get one half off.
And if you call in right now, you can make 4 easy payments of $27.99. Yeah.
1-800-HALO.
Yeah. Dude, I'll sit like stuff like that. I'm thinking about this beekeeper suit, man. I might actually,
Yeah.
I might be getting it. Or if I can find a wasp keeper suit.
I think they're same.
Yeah, I think they're the same too.
I think so too, but also
no one keeps wasps.
I would say definitely
Wasp keeper. Why do you have all these? I just hate people so much.
I saw a video of a guy doing a prank where he got.
There's no pranks with wasps.
He put a beekeeper suit on, and he had a bunch of boxes that said, bees or
Yeah.
whatever, and he put speakers in the boxes to make
There you
buzzing
go.
noises. And he got into a fucking elevator with
yes,
the guy.
I seen this. He sprinkles the fucking
He dropped one of the boxes. The guy freaked out. Like while the guy was freaking out, he like threw a bunch of like
confetti.
bee-shaped confetti on the guy, and then he started like poking him with a pen or something. Like,
Yeah, like it was
like a really shitty camera mounted in like the corner of the
Yeah.
elevator, so you couldn't see what was in his hand.
Dude,
but he started
that
stabbing
guy
him with a
he's-
hypodermic needle or something.
going like
I
this.
don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a hypodermic
dude, that
needle.
guy needs to be arrested.
Yeah, I know.
It might have been like a little not a push pin, but like probably something that
A thumbtack or
Dude,
something. I don't
that
know.
Yeah.
guy
That's
needs the
fucked.
chair. That's
Yeah,
like,
really.
there's
He needs
no
the
redeeming.
chair.
for
I
that.
saw that.
You
It was-
cannot be redeemed after you do that.
Yeah, that's like imagine the terror. You imagine, like you would just fucking. I would shit. Raj.
There would be nothing stopping me from ending that guy's life once it was over, and I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. That was a joke.
in Minecraft.
Yeah,
in
in
Minecraft. In
In
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I could. Oh,
Did you? I saw a story of a guy who made a threat to a public figure.
Yeah, was that you, Nick?
And he said no. And he said in Minecraft, and the FBI came and arrested him.
yeah.
Like he was like he was like, someone should assassinate this sheriff in Florida. Just shoot him in the fucking head in Minecraft. And then I think the guy was from New Jersey. I think the guy was from some state up here. He was from around here.
That's got to be fake. We've said a lot worse shit. Well, no,
the guy posted it online, and
okay,
yeah, he in written format.
Okay,
yeah,
looking up guy.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is just a threat. Like you can't absolutely. Just write terroristic threat in Minecraft to the internet.
Insert.
Yeah, this was this year. 38-year-old man in South Brunswick, New Jersey.
Oof.
Wow.
Said that you should kill a sheriff. He said, just shoot Chitwood in the head, and he stops being a problem.
Oh, I did hear about this. They have to find a new
guy to be the problem, but shooting Chitwood in the head solves an immediate problem instantly. Just shoot him in the head and murder him in Minecraft.
My God!
In Minecraft.
Yes, in Minecraft.
Oh
yes,
my
God! That's
fucking hilarious.
So the sheriff found it and was like, curious. Let me contact the New Jersey State Police. They traced his IP. They found out he lived in his mom's basement, and he fucking got arrested.
I was say no guy who's 38 using in Minecraft at the end. Like
it was posted on 4chan. It was posted on 4chan.
Dude.
Yeah, the guy was a 4chan.
38 years old in Minecraft.
Jesus
in
Christ.
Mom's basement.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and there's body cam footage.
Themselves.
There's body cam footage of
him eating a chicken tender as they were
pretty much, dude. There's body cam footage of the cops coming to the door. Mrs. 4chan user, we're here to arrest your son for making a threat to a public official. And get down here! The police are here! Get down here!
My God.
Damn, we gotta watch this video after this.
It's pretty fucking funny.
That's rough.
Yeah. So I think that's all we have today. As always, thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, follow, favorite, wherever you listen on. If you're on YouTube, drop a like.
Or comment.
We love engagement. We're on, as I just said, we're on YouTube, also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Overcast. We're on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram. One of those platforms is a little more active than the other, but interact with us either way.
Yeah.
Thanks again for listening, and stay uncut.